Okay, so we're only 10 minutes late. That's all right. So we've been practicing. I'm going to do the same um, mantra. So we've been practicing the mantra of low hum. And for the humming breath first, we're going to actually say it out loud. Cover your ears with your thumbs and allow your hands to cover your eyes, or just close your eyes and rest your fingers on your forehead with just the thumbs covering the ears. And then as you do that, you repeat low hum 10 times and exaggerate the hum. So it goes low hum. And it's okay if you do 11 or 9. Just repeat around 10 times out loud. Then relax your palms face up on your knees and continue repeating low hum only in your mind. Okay, here we go. Low hum. 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 And then just after you're done, just slowly lower the hands, palms face up on your knees, eyes closed, and with your mind only, repeat the low hum mantra. And just focus your mind on that mantra only. Keeping the eyes closed. You can stop with repeating the mantra and bring your awareness to your breath and your body. Just keeping eyes closed, bringing your mind away from the mantra and onto your breath, feeling your body. Notice any sensations in the palms. Notice how your breath moves your abdomen and chest. And then setting your intention for class today. Gently flutter the eyes open. And then breathe in as you reach arms overhead. Look up, palms face front as you bow forward, keeping ankles crossed, forehead to the ground. So every forward fold is like a bow down that you're surrendering. You're allowing your body, your mind to just let go, release and relax, surrender down. Slowly shift forward into your knees, release ankles, and then sit back on your heels. So you're pushing into the ground with your hands to push your weight back into your heels. And then while pushing back, walk the arms forward into a child's pose, forehead to the ground. Notice the hips release and relax. Notice your back, your shoulders, and your neck. Lift your head and walk your hands over to the right. You can come off your mat, lifting left hand on top of right and turning head under left arm. Continue to push through right palm to shift weight into heels, looking under left arm. Breathe. Feel the left side of your body stretch. Turn your head, look under your right arm. Notice the difference here as you lengthen through the right fingertips. Come back to center, lift the head, walking hands all the way over to the left side and bring right palm on top of left. Push the floor away with left hand. Reaching through right fingertips, turn your head, look under your right arm. Weight is shifted back to heels as you reach in the opposite direction of right fingertips, lengthening right side body. Turn head, look under left arm. Come back to center. Inhale, lifting head, shifting forward into tabletop position. Tuck toes. Inhale, arching the back. Cow. Exhale, round and curl for cat. Inhale, arching. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, round and curl. Come back to neutral tabletop. Walking hands forward, one hand length. Big full circles clockwise, dancing lion. Circle your entire body out. Get into all the joints, the wrists, the shoulders, the hips and knees. Even your ankles can circle. Maybe even bending into the elbows a little bit. You can pause in any one direction and stop feeling a deeper stretch in any sticky spots that are stuck. Reverse direction, circling in the opposite direction. Lubricating the joints with your rotation. And then coming back to center, tuck the toes and float the knees off the ground. Push through fingers and bring belly towards thighs. Turbo dog, hovering knees off the floor. Slowly straighten your right knee and press right heel to the ground. Keep left knee bending. Feel the right side hip and calf stretch. Oh my gosh. And switch. Bend into left knee, press left heel into the ground. Or sorry, bend into whatever, switch to the other side. You know what I mean. Lift both heels, straighten both knees. Drop both heels to the ground and push through fingers in your downward dog. Roll forward to plank position. Engage the core. Feel the shoulders stack over the wrists and push the ground away, but still squeeze shoulder blades together to keep that stable shoulder. Drop to knees, roll elbow creases forward, push hips forward, and hug the elbows in as you lower down. Inhale, push up to cobra. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Nice. Even more, exaggerating that squeeze. And then exhale, push back to child's pose. Forehead to the ground. See if you can bring your knees closer together in this child's pose and notice the difference here. Reach your arms back towards your feet. Relax the shoulders. Let go of tension in the traps. Breathe. Slowly roll up and have a seat on your heels. Feel the quads stretching. Take a deep breath in, reaching arms overhead. Stretch tall, and then exhale, bend at the elbows. Inhale, twist over to the right. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center and reaching side to side. So inhale, left arm reaches right, and exhale, right to left. Inhale, left to right. Exhale, right to left. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center, keeping elbows bent. Come up onto knees, tuck toes so you're actually sitting back on heels with toes tucked. Nice. Now rotator cuff, palms press down. Inhale, rotate up. Exhale, press down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, going a little further through the range of motion each time. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And then coming back to center. Breathe in, come off, arch back, press palms. Separate knees hip width. Look up at thumbs. Reaching left arm back towards your heel. Keep your right arm lifted. Touch thumb and index finger together. Push hips forward. Half camel. Feel the back extend. Switch sides, reaching right arm back, left arm comes up, come into your mudra, touch thumb and pointer finger, hips move forward, look up, arch back. Inhale, reach arms up and tuck chin as you round forward, bring palms to face the front, sit back halfway, inhale, lift up, arch back, exhale, palms come forward, pressing into the ground, shift to tabletop position. Release toes and circle right arm. Nice big circles with your right arm. Full range of motion. Reverse direction, circle back. Nice big circles. And then back to center, other side. Shift back with your body and follow the hand with your eye gaze. Reverse direction. Moving with the arm. Back to your tabletop, tuck toes, shift back, downward dog. Pedal out your feet, bending and straightening one knee at a time. Push both heels down, downward facing dog, roll forward into plank. Engage core, hug elbows in, exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Nice. Tuck toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps the sky, stacking right hip on top of left. Square hip down. Bring knee to nose, shift forward. Plant right foot between hands. Drop left knee to the ground. Make sure there's a nice big space between the right heel and the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Push the hips forward. Shoulders down and back. Lift the chest. Nice. Press palms together. Exhale, hands to chest and twist. Left elbow on outside of right knee. Look over right shoulder. Breathe. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lift the back heel off the ground and squeeze the back leg. Lower back knee if you lifted it. Come back to center. Inhale. Pivot your back knee so your foot is coming internal as your hips move open. So you have that shin. You can either untuck or tuck the toes, whatever's more comfortable in this position. Bring your hands to your hips and feel the hips push forward, but your knee stays over your ankle. So you open up your chest to the left and extend your arms out, look towards your right fingertips. So this is like a modified warrior 2, and you really feel the hips opening, right? Yeah, nice. Now come down with right hand on inside of right foot. Look up at left arm. Use your right shoulder and arm to push open that right knee. Lengthen left bicep over ear. This is like a modified side angle pose. And then reaching left arm behind your back. Open up your left shoulder. See if you can lean forward or lean to the left and reach your right arm underneath your left and maybe touch hands. If you can touch, roll open left shoulder. Look over that left shoulder to the sky. Nice job. Release and come down to on the inside of your right foot with both hands. Pivot the left knee to straight behind you and see if you can come down to right forearm. Lizard lunge, left forearm. Relax your head here. Rock a little side to side and breathe. Whew, opening up those hips. We lost the music. What happened here? Breathe. Deep breaths. It's intense, right? Yeah, the lizard lunge is a big hip opener. It's similar to pigeon. So we're gonna walk hands back up, tuck the left toes, engage and lift left knee off the ground. Engage core, push strong, lift up and round shoulder blades as you slide the right leg back and up and stack that hip on top of the left. Open up, bend and straighten the knee. Drop the foot downward facing dog. And then lifting left leg to the sky. Stack the hip, bend and straighten the knee. Square the hip down. Knee to nose. Shift forward, plant foot between hands. Drop right knee. Inhale, reaching arms up. Nice and tall. Lift chest, push hips forward. Feel that right hip flexor. Press palms together. Exhale and twist. Right elbow on outside of left knee. Look over left shoulder. Breathe. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lift the back knee off the ground. Lower the knee if you lifted it. And then slowly come back to center. Inhale. Pivot on your back knee. So you can push through the left foot to shift you back so you have more balance to pivot. And you can either flex or point your right toes. And then lean back into that left side. Open up, so you're opening your hips and shoulders to the right to square off in a modified warrior two. Release arms out, look past left fingertips. Keep rolling open that left upper thigh. Feeling the hips, breathe. And now come down with this left hand on inside of left foot. Look up at right hand and lengthen right bicep over ear. Modified side angle. Straighten your right elbow. Good. Wrap right arm behind your back. Reach left arm under and see if you can touch hands. And then you want to lean back. Lean your head back. Open your right shoulder and right rib cage. Good. Feel those shoulders opening up. Breathe. Releasing slowly, both hands on inside of left foot. Pivot on right knee and come into your lizard lunge. Maybe you can drop one forearm or both to the ground. Another option, if it's too intense, is take the blocks so you have a little higher floor space and just rest your elbows or forearms on the blocks if it becomes a little intense, or you can just come up to your hands and breathe. Breathe in your lizard lunge. Deep, slow breaths. Slowly coming up. Pressing palms, aligning with foot. Tuck right toes and knee. Lift up. Engage core. Kick left leg up to the sky. Stack left hip on top of right. And then come to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down or hover. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take 5 breaths in your downward facing dog, really getting deeper into the pose with each exhale. Make a sound like waves of the ocean on your inhaling and exhaling breath. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Drop the knees to the ground. Keep knees hip width apart. Tuck toes, walk hands towards knees, and then inhale, sit up back into your camel pose. This time, we're gonna try to reach both hands back to touch the heels. So you can start with one, maybe reaching left arm back first, or right if you prefer. Look up at your other hand, and when you're feeling ready, slowly circle it back. Keep pushing hips forward, opening chest. Feel the extension, pushing forward, lifting. Hips move forward, chest to the sky. One more breath. And then slowly come back up, maybe reaching your opposite hand first. Inhale, exhale, round. Reach hands forward, tuck chin to chest and throat. Sit back slightly on heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale to chest. So I know that this is not a strap, so don't use a band like I'm using. Use a strap, but I left my straps at the house, I think. So I'm gonna just demo with this. But you're gonna come up on toes, take your strap, shoulder width apart, holding it with hands, extending arms in front. Inhale, lifting arms up overhead, pulling out to the side as you stretch behind you, pushing head forward, lengthening neck. And exhale, coming down. Now this time when you pull up, you can widen your hands a little more. Inhale, pull up and go a little further behind you with widening your hands. Maybe you can bring the arms behind you a little more. Inhale, come all the way back up and down. Widen a little further. And inhale, come all the way up. Stretch those shoulders behind you. Maybe you can go wide enough to lower the hands all the way behind you. Slowly, good. Nice and slow. Inhale, slowly back up. Keep pulling wide and up and over. Nice, good range of motion. Very good. Over in front and release the strap. Shake out your arms and your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, palms face front. Exhale, coming down into tabletop. Tuck toes, shift into downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, hover above the ground if you can, or just go through any yoga flow. Exhale, downward dog. And then slowly walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart, measuring 2 fist distance. And then bend into the knees and wrap your arms behind your legs. Maybe you can grab hands or opposite elbows behind your knees and rest your belly on your thighs. Let your head hang heavy and then slowly start straightening the knees as you allow your body to fold in half. It may not get fully straight, but you're pulling yourself into your thighs as you're straightening your knees, one breath at a time. And then let go of the arms. Roll up one vertebrae at a time all the way to standing. Rolling the shoulders down and back, palms facing front. Standing, feet hip width. Lift the toes and engage the feet so you feel the inner arches in the ankles. Spread the toes and press all four corners of your feet down evenly. Bend into the knees slightly. Internally rotate upper thighs, but keep the knees aligned with the ankles forward so you feel grounded into your stance here. Now, extending right arm out with palm down, shift weight into the right foot. Roll open left hand, engage core, lift chest, and balance on right foot as you bend left knee. Grab inside of left foot. Feel and find your balance as you slowly hinge forward with upper body. You kick top of left foot into left hand, counterbalancing into dancer's pose as you extend and lift the toes. Focus on a spot in front of you and keep that eye gaze focused. Don't shift it and breathe. Use your breath. Slowly hinge back up. Release. Nice job. Hey, very good. I love like whenever we move slow and like keep the eye gaze and it's like you get it for a lot. Yeah, that focus. Really good. Okay, other side. Lifting toes, feel the feet engage. And then spread toes, grounding through all four corners of your feet. Bend knees slightly. Internal rotation of upper thighs. Abs are engaged. Feel lifted tall. As you shift weight into the left foot, left arm comes out. Right arm rolls open. Bending into the right knee. Slowly holding on to the inside of the foot. So thumb is by your big toe. And as you hinge forward, slowly kicking back into right hand. As you kick top of foot into right hand, it lifts toes to the ceiling. Keep that eye gaze focused. Slow, tiny movements. Breathe. Slowly move back up. Hinging and releasing your foot. Awesome. Really good balance. And then bring your feet back to center at the top of the mat, palms pressing, stand tall. Inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step walker, jump back, land in bent elbows if you can, or just lower to the ground. Go through your yoga flow. Step right foot up between hands and ground back heel 45 degrees. Reverse cartwheel all the way up to a warrior two. Sink down into your hips, look past right fingertips. Roll open that upper thigh and squeeze the back quad. You're pressing the back pinky toe side of the foot into the ground and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Sink deeper into the hips. Reaching down, resting right arm on your thigh. Look up at left hand. Push that right knee open. You can use a block here if you need to on, let's try the outside of the foot first, or reach hand to the ground on the outside of the foot. And left arm lifts and lengthens bicep over ear. Notice the difference. Push your knee into your arm. So you're pushing that right knee into right arm. Roll open left rib cage. Drop hips lower to the ground. Inhale, engage your core. Come all the way up to warrior two. Whew. I'm like, yeah, this is level 1. It's no big deal. bring, bring, I know you and Libby can handle it. Bring the block to the inside of the foot and then come back down on the inside. And notice the difference here. Lengthen left bicep over ear, drop hips, pushing your tricep, your arm into your right knee to open up the hip a little more. Now wrap your left arm behind your back, drop your chest a little, reaching your, so left arm behind back, right arm reaches underneath, and you're reaching for your hands. You can use a strap if you need to. Roll open left shoulder, drop hips down deeper. Good. So this is the actual side angle wrap or bind. The wrapper under your leg is the grabber of the left hand. Step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Feet are aligned evenly. Push weight into your left foot as you slowly start to stand up, keeping that wrapper hook of the right side nice. Good balance. Engage your core, look forward. Beautiful. You can stay here or try to straighten your right leg and quad and extend the knee. This is bird of paradise. And when you're ready, drop. I want to see Libby. You can practice it a little longer. Nice, Libby. You can practice. You can take a sip of water. That one's tough, right? That's good. That's the bird of paradise. So that's why you have to have, for a peak pose, you have to have your shoulders open, your hips open, because it's a big, yeah, boy, everything's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, right? All right, cool. That was really good, though. For you to be able to just come up into standing, most people can't do that right away, so that was awesome. Yeah. Feet together, top of mat, pressing palms, and there's always the other side too, right? Inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step walk or jump back. Go through yoga flow. Ending in downward facing dog. Left foot steps between hands, ground right heel 45. And inhale, come up to warrior two. Staying wide, open the hips, sink down, squeeze shoulder blades together. Look past left fingertips. Can you get a little deeper here and open those hips? And then rest left arm on inside of thigh. Look up at right hand. Lengthen bicep over ear. And maybe you need the block, maybe not. Reach your left hand on the outside of your left foot. If your chest collapses, use the block because you really want to open up the chest. Look under right hand, or sorry, right arm, and roll open right rib cage. Engage core, push into feet, lift your body up to warrior two again. Inhale, nice. Now come on the inside. Exhale, left hand on inside of foot. Drop hips lower. Notice the difference in the variation of just moving the hand. Push your left arm against left knee to open up the hip more. Now, wrap right arm behind your back. Left arm reaches under. Left hand grabs right. Roll open right shoulder and chest. Lean head back. Stack the right shoulder on top of the left. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Step right foot up to the top of the mat. So feet are even. Lifting left heel off the ground. Press into the right foot. Strong core. Start to slowly stand up. Slowly lifting your chest. Nice. Focus on a spot just like we did balance in dancers. If you want, if you feel ready, extend your leg, bird of paradise, lifting tall. Move slow, releasing down, and let go whenever you're ready. If you want to keep practicing, you can. Yep. Yeah. I know it's weird, right? But yeah, that's it. Perfect. Because then your leg rests on that arm, and then you can squeeze your knee straight, and you're getting a hamstring stretch and strengthening the quad and the hip flexor. See, yoga is so awesome because it's like you're getting stronger and flexible at the same time. It's so cool. I love it. It's amazing because you're strengthening your quad and hip flexor at the same time you're stretching your hamstring and your glute, and your hip is opening. So I love it. And then the reason I brought 2 blocks is what we're gonna do now. Like, I swear there was a reason. So from here, we'll go through yoga flow. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palms, step walker, jump. Go through your flow, your vinyasa, and in a down dog. And then step right foot between hands, ground left foot 45, and grab your blocks on either side of your foot. And you don't need to, Libby, you could just use one or just use your hands on either side of your foot. And we're gonna inhale, lengthen the spine and straighten both legs. Left heel in 45, there you go, nice. So feel this left hip pull forward and right hip pull back. So you're keeping the hips even and square. And then fold over that right leg so your forehead comes closer to your knee. Pyramid pose. Intense side stretch. So you may feel the outside of your right leg, your IT band, your hamstring. As you breathe, nice deep, slow breaths in and out through the nose. Just relaxing down with each breath. Inhale, halfway lift, bend into your right knee, step your right foot in line with your back, ground your right heel 45, step your left foot between your hands. Slowly straighten your left leg. Inhale, halfway lift, square the hips, so really bring that right hip forward and down, and left hip back, and straightening both legs. Hinge forward, forehead to knee, relax, let go, and breathe. Inhale, look up, bend into your left knee, plant the palms, step into plank, engage your core, lower to the ground, and then actually we'll stay here, stay on the ground. And we're gonna bend your right elbow at 90 degrees, take your left hand, press into the ground, roll onto your right hip, and scorpion twist. Left foot comes up and over and reaches towards your right hand. You're gonna feel the stretch in the chest and the right front shoulder. stay here, but just bring your left foot in front of your right, and then bend the knee, and then drop the left knee to the ground. Nice. So you're lifting that knee up and allowing the inner thigh to stretch. I don't know if Libby can see me, but I'll turn this way. Yeah, exactly. And make a pillow for your forehead. Rest your head here. So you're just getting the inner thigh stretch here. And then slowly extend your left leg out. Bend into your left elbow 90 degrees, palm faces down. Right hand is by your chest. Push into the ground, roll onto left hip, and right foot comes all the way over towards your left hand. Breathe and relax. Nice deep breaths. Slowly come back with the right knee up high. You're coming on to your inner thigh stretch on the right side. Rest it on the ground with the ankle flexed. Make a pillow with your hands and breathe. Slowly extend your right leg down to meet your left. And you're gonna just reach your right arm underneath your body and roll over onto into a spinal twist. So your right arm reaches under, and your left knee reaches up. As you extend and lengthen over into your spinal twist, your right arm opens and drops right shoulder to the ground. Slowly reach left arm up over your head and back over to the ground. Extend left leg down and take your left palm, make a pillow with your hand and rest. Feel the back of the right trap stretching. The upper traps and shoulder, the back by the shoulder blade. Slowly come up. And then switch, your left arm comes underneath. Make a pillow with your right hand. Oh wow, I really feel this side. Oh my gosh. Wow, my left shoulder. Whew. Actually, wait, this is my right. I'm mirroring you. Relax and breathe. Slowly bend your right knee, bringing your right knee up to the side, and roll open your right shoulder and arm to twist and drop the right shoulder down. Turn your head to the right, relaxing and breathing. And slowly roll onto your back. You can scoot over onto the mat if you're a little off of it from that twist. And then press your low back flat and hug your knees into your chest. Breathe. Rocking a little side to side. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring your legs all the way down to your final relaxation pose, or you can start off in a bound angle recline, and then whenever you're ready, extend the legs to final relaxation. So your choice, just closing the eyes, allow the palms to face up. Allow the body to relax, the mind to clear, the breath to flow naturally and normally. And then bring your mind back to your mantra like we did in class, just with your mind only, repeating that mantra in your mind. The low hum in your mind, unless you have another mantra you want to try. And even if a thought enters in while you're repeating your mantra, that's okay. Just be the observer of that thought. Let it flow and pass on by as you return your focus to your mantra. Don't try to resist any thoughts that come up. What you resist persists, so just let it be and go with the flow. Any thoughts that do come up, maybe samskaras, our negative energy flowing up that we've stored, or conditioning that we're ready to let go of and release so we can have more peace within us. Or the thought that comes up might be an idea, something that was there in you all along that maybe you were distracted and didn't see. Might feel like an epiphany or an enlightened moment. So just allow the thoughts to come up and then return to your mantra. As you lie in perfect stillness, just breathing and relaxing. Slowly bring your mind back to this room. You can stop repeating the mantra and just bring your awareness into your body. Feel the belly and chest rise and fall as you breathe. Feel movement come back into your toes and fingers, your wrists, your ankles. Slowly scanning from your toes all the way up your body, all the way up. Notice any sensations, and then reaching arms overhead, lengthening tall in the opposite direction of toes, stretching full body, bending knees, pressing low back into the ground, pulling knees to chest, rock side to side. Rolling over to your right side. Pausing here for a few breaths. Press up to seated, comfortable cross-leg position. You can turn around if you're facing the other way. And sit up tall, grounding is palms face down. If you feel a little out of it, and otherwise you can place palms up for opening, receiving, and staying connected to this peace that you've cultivated through your practice, this energized yet relaxed feeling. Staying connected, it's always available to you to connect to this peace, to this energy within you. All you have to do is find stillness and quiet the mind, whether you are doing your yoga practice, a pranayama breathing technique, or a meditation. You can always connect to this peace. It's always available for you at any time. It's within you. So it's always available to connect. So remembering that, even if you take a few moments, if you're feeling stressed or anxious, and just practice your breathing, your deep, slow ujjayi breaths, your mantra, you can reconnect. So thank you for coming this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.